Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we are going to be checking out we're going to do another sim video. Today we're on Kiliami. We are still in the C8R, and we're going to go ahead and talk about the importance of getting to know your track and your car, because I personally believe those are the most important things. So, I've never taken this GTE, this C8R, on this particular track. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get to know this track. So when I have driven this before, normally on this 50 board, I would drop into third, and I'd kind of coast around here, and then kind of get going right there. So that there feels pretty decent. Drop them down to second right here. Come around this bend. So we're gonna talk about this, man. Sim racing. I freaking love this. I did a video yesterday talking about, is it worth it? Now, yes, this is worth it. Me and my wife were just sitting here, and I was she made a comment like, well, I want to try it. And I was like, all right, let's try it. Let's see what, just kind of thinking like this is going to be fun. So I took her to Daytona, and I let her try that out. And after we stopped that track, we decided to go to Watkins Glen. And I was letting her do Watkins Glen. And like she did about 7 freaking laps on there. First lap was, pretty it was like 4 minutes, man. But by the time she was done, a few pointers here and there, she got it down to about 2 minutes 18 seconds was her final time. And that's incredible. Just being able to put, that's why I always recommend throw in 10 laps on a new track, on a track you don't know. Start out, just throw in 10 laps. Doesn't matter if you make mistakes, doesn't matter if you mess up, just throw in 10 laps. And then leave that course. Completely leave that course and go to a different course. And then go back, start putting some more laps, and then once you go back, you'll have a better understanding of the track, because you can like really wear yourself out if you just keep going and going and going. You want to learn the track, and then you want to give your brain some time, your muscle memory and everything, some time to get to learn each course. Like it's just something that you're gonna want to do as you're sim racing, and then maybe like the next time you go back to it, try to push yourself just a little bit harder. Your game is gonna save all your lap times, so you'll be able to see where you're at. And then you'll notice immediately that you're starting to actually learn each course that you drive on. Nordschleife, man, that one is such a freaking great track to learn. And then you can go back through it. But I do recommend you finding that car that you like, because you're going to want to get to know your car a lot. Now, I love this car, man. This is like my favorite car. That's why I'm trying to learn that on here. Been going back through all these tracks on Automobilista 2, and trying to learn them again, because dang, this is good. This game has a lot of tracks. A lot of stuff that I've never even been on before too. But man, this is such a great experience, and to be able to share that with Mama today, that put a major smile on my face. Okay, so this one here, normally that's my breaking point for the McLaren. So it looks like this car's coming in a little bit hotter on that. So we're definitely, this is a learning video to kind of help you to see just how different it can be to go from a different car to a new car on the same course. But this is a different game, so I feel like the mechanics are just a little bit different. The way the car bounces, stuff like that, feels a little bit different. Like I said, this game here does kind of feel a little more bouncy than Assetto Corsa Competizione, but it still feels good nonetheless. I still feel like I got pretty good control over it. I feel like Assetto Corsa is a little bit smoother. Oh man, I hope I don't have that freaking HDR ruining this video because I've been trying to record videos all day and every single one of them keeps getting messed up. Either the sound was messed up, so I'm hoping this one here will have, you guys can be able to hear me better. But it is still kind of loud on the TV. Let me turn that down just a little bit, so I don't need that much sound. All right, Kiliami is not really that hard of a course, but it does have some good brake lines and stuff like that. It's got some good high speed. It's got some, you know, pretty decent. Like I like this road. I like this track. This track is a very nice one. First time I ever had the experience of racing on this track, I believe it was on Assetto Corsa. See, I tried to get into second right there. That one there was a lot better turn for that. But yeah, I think it was Assetto Corsa Competizione. The game that really helped me learn this track was, believe it or not, Ride 4, man. Ride 4 helped me learn this track a lot better than anything else for some reason. Actually, I think Ride 4 might have been the first game that I was driving this on. I think it might have been Ride 4, guys. But then when I got it on Assetto Corsa, I was like, dude, that is so cool. And then I started making videos of Assetto Corsa versus Ride 4 on here, you know. Oh no. Yeah. I don't know, man. I love sim racing. This is such a relaxing pastime. You can sit out here, you can learn these tracks, you can have tons of fun, you know, preparing yourself to get onto online and start racing people. I love doing this, man. I love putting the time in, putting the effort in. The weekends is what I'm using to spend on this lately. Now I want to crank up the sim racing content, and I want it to be in between most of the other stuff that I'll be putting on the channel. You know, everything will be on a playlist, so everything that I put out you'll be able to see. I haven't decided if I'm going to do like individual games or just do like a series, just do like a sim racing series to where I just sim race and do some laps, talk about my feelings of that day, you know, how I'm feeling about things, you know, go over some stuff. Like I said, my Twitter DMs are open, so if you have any questions, you can jump on Twitter and you can ask me questions. I want to help as many people get into sim racing as possible, and I want it to be like, I don't want this to be a FOMO channel. Like I said, I want this to be a channel where you guys can actually get a sim rig and a setup that's actually good for you, that's going to help, that's not going to break the bank, and it's going to be just good enough to get what you need out of it without having to push you all the way into to like enthusiast. Like you don't need to go really high to have a really good time with this. But if you're like older and you've got the disposable income, man, yeah, dude, the better the gear you get, the better the experience. But man, say you just want to do it and like you're not into it or something like that, that's why I recommend, you know, getting at least a mid-tier setup so that it will 100% give you a good experience to where you can use that for 6, 7, 8 years or whatever, and then ooh, man, yeah, dude, I did not have control over the car on that one. Whew. Now I like doing the laps. I do. I like doing the laps. I don't know why. I like sitting here, man, doing 10, 15 laps on a track, you know, and like really getting to know how the car feels without anybody else on there. Getting to feel everything without having to worry about like stressing myself out about anything else. And then I'll go back and I'll do like individual races, you know, with the AI. Practice, you know, what it's going to take to pull off, you know, some of the stuff, seeing what the pacing is going to feel like and stuff like that on the race, and then, you know, kind of measure my braking points and my my shifting points with the AI. And that's how I've basically been doing it. That's how I've been learning, you know, to get a faster pace and do that stuff, is by testing myself first, by learning the track. Like I will go through and I'll learn the track really good, and I'll get like my good laps that I'm like, yeah, man, I feel comfortable with that. That seems fast, and then I'll race the AI. With this game here, I've got the AI at about 80%. They seem to be pretty good. They seem to still be able to pull ahead of me pretty well. So that there helps me, you know, to try to get faster and try to look at situations that I might be doing a little bit wrong, and try to speed up and get faster, because that there to me is a valuable way to really learn how to race. But that all really does depend on the quality of the AI for the racers in the game you're playing. And I feel like this one here has got some pretty decent AI. Some games, you know, like Gran Turismo, man, their AI is just not, yeah, that's not great AI. Forza, the AI is, I mean, if you put it on the max drivatar, they're not too bad. They do keep a pretty decent pace. That they have improved more than the Gran Turismo AI for sure over the years. And then you've got, you know, games like Project Cars 3. Project Cars 3 AI, man, I do not like that AI. I do not like that AI in Project Cars. I feel like it's a little bit off. And then Assetto Corsa's AI is pretty dang good, man. Like, I like their AI. I like racing their AI. But yeah, man, for the most part, that's pretty much what I do. I will learn the track first. There's a whole bunch of new tracks on this game that I'm going to be having to learn. So I'm thinking about doing those videos with that, and then maybe doing like the racing thing to see how good I can catch up to them. But that's pretty much my opinion on how to get better, because you can watch videos all you want, like trying to figure out, but until you've like felt and you understand the track and the limits of the car that you're trying to drive, man, you're gonna be spinning your wheels, man, trying to hit these things and like pushing yourself and making lots of mistakes. The best thing you can do, honestly, in my opinion, is just get good, consistent. Just be consistent on your laps, on your driving. You know, your braking points, your shifting points, the throttle, you know, throttle control, stuff like that. Those to me are probably more important than winning every single race you get in, because that's more defeating. That's more defeating than anything, is getting out there and losing them races and stuff. Like, you can challenge yourself all day with the AI or whatever. But once you start taking it online, man, like these guys are professionals, man. They've been doing this for a long time. And you're getting into it right now. You're a new guy, man. You're wanting to think. I mean, these guys, you know, some of these guys probably know how to cheat the system or tune their car to a certain way that will be unbeatable no matter what you do, unless you learn how to do that. And yeah, dude, I don't know, man. But I don't really think a lot of that's going on, but I'm pretty sure it is. But the best you can do is just have fun with it, man. Like, not every race car driver is a winner every time, and not every driver's, you know, gonna win every time. I don't know why I keep shifting down to second here. I could probably take this around at third, probably get through third, but that'll probably make it a little bit too fast. I like learning these cars, man. That's the good thing, is like feeling what's going on, and really letting it come out and show, man. This is such a good experience. So this is the last lap I'm gonna do. Normally I do 10, but well, actually, yeah, I'll just do the 10. Now we're only at 7. We'll do the 7. We'll do the 10, and we'll look at we'll see the times. All right, now these last 3 laps, I'm gonna focus and try to get a lower time. Okay, guys. so probably won't talk as much. Now you're probably wondering why the freak is my FOV the way it is. For some reason that gives me better situational awareness. I feel more in line with like how I would be in like a real car, so that's just me. You might have a different preference for that, but that is where I am pretty much at with the with my field of view on all racing games now. So that's pretty much where I'm sitting at with that when it comes to we're trying to get faster and faster at this track. I mean, you want to be faster, but you want to be realistic too. Ooh. That kind of threw me off on that one, but we did beat that lap. So, I mean, from what I'm seeing right now is just being consistent is pretty good on this track right here. How far we can push it. I don't know if I've improved much since getting on this lap, but I feel like I have. I feel like I'm cutting it down. Probably take that turn a little bit better right there, but we're cutting a little bit of time off of each lap, which is pretty nice. A little bit faster. This is our 10th lap, 10th and last lap. I'm not doing any braking on this one now. We're just going full throttle through that turn. Freaking shifted too early on that. Oh, we did not brake. Yeah, that wasn't good. So this lap here pretty much doesn't count now. Just wasted that. I'm trying to push too hard. But if you don't push a little bit, you're never gonna know where you actually sit. You know what your car can actually do. So I do find that is valuable lesson, valuable information. Because I mean, yeah, you can. Obviously, you can go through this being all safe about it every time and setting the exact same lap time, but if you don't push, you're not going to know the limits of the track or the car. And that's where That's where everything comes in. So, man, we were doing good on that one. So there you go, man. There's 10 laps on Kiliami. Thank you for watching. I hope that these lessons are helping you, because obviously they take a little bit of time to do, but I'm just trying to do the best I can to help you. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Like I said, my Twitter is open, so you can shoot me a DM if you have any questions. Thank you for watching.